I'm standing on a Sherp N1200 and it's a little bit like President Vladimir Zelensky because it's Ukrainian and it doesn't give up regardless of whatever obstacles get in its way. I'm going to see exactly what it can cope with today because I'm Matt Watson and you're watching Carwow. Whoa! 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 Buy, sell,
Carwow.
I'd like to introduce you to Chris. So Chris is the owner of Sherp UK. So Chris, you import these crazy vehicles, don't you?
I do.
And today you're going to let me drive one.
Yes.
Chris looks nervous. I'm not nervous, although I probably should be. So Chris, when I got in it, I was like, where's the steering wheel? There's no steering wheel.
No. We steer with two levers and they are brakes and clutches. Pull them a small amount towards you and they clutch.
Okay.
Pull them fully and they brake. So the left-hand lever will brake and clutch the left-hand wheels and the right-hand lever will brake and clutch the right-hand wheels.
Oh, this could be fun. I do have two pedals down here, so I'm guessing brake.
No.
No.
We have a clutch and we have an accelerator.
Oh, because the brakes are here?
Because the brakes are in your hands.
It's going to be a long day. And I've got a clutch, which means manual gearbox. Why have we got an automatic?
Because of the way the brake and clutch would work, it wouldn't work correctly. And this is built to be simple and easy to fix. So we've only got brakes and clutches, and chains and drives, and it's simple.
Is it simple to operate though?
It is.
Shall we do it? Shall we start it up? What do I do?
Okay, so first we need to turn the isolator on, which is between the legs down there.
Okay, right. So
turn it 90 degrees to the right.
There we go, yeah.
Yep. Okay, now we have power, so ignition is there.
Do I put my clutch on?
Yes, clutch all the way down, turn it so it boots up.
Here we go.
And we're done, now we're running.
That's it?
Yep.
We're up and running.
We can see here that we're out of gear.
Yeah.
So you can take your foot off the clutch now.
Okay, good.
He won't let you start it unless the clutch is fully depressed. That's all.
Not a lot of manual cars these days. Okay, I've got that. Engine seems pretty like vibey, like it's a big engine. What is it, like a 6 litre or something?
Yes, 2.2.
2.2.
2.2 litre.
How much does this weigh?
2.2 tonne.
Oh. How much horsepower does it have?
55.
This thing's got only 55 horsepower.
Yep, and 190 newtons of torque.
That's nothing. This is going to be a disaster.
But then if you take that 190 newtons of torque and put it through chains and drives and sprockets, you get 6,000 newton meters of torque.
That's more like it. Well, hopefully it does the job. Let's give it a go. Let's go for a drive. What do I do? Do I have seatbelts? Yeah, I do.
We do.
Here we go.
We have seatbelts, so we should put them on.
Actually, do you have anywhere for me to put my bottle of water? Also, is there anywhere for me to charge my phone? It's running low on battery.
USB on the left.
Oh, it's got all the mod cons, hasn't it? Have you got Spotify on the infotainment system?
Not yet. Not yet. To come. As any normal car, when we go to pull away, all we're going to do is we're going to put it into gear with the clutch down. Yeah. We're going to find the bite point. Yeah. By lifting the clutch.
There's quite a lot of movement in that.
Yeah, because you're going through the gate in the reverse.
Oh.
Okay, so pull it over till you feel the gate and then just push it forward. There you go. That'll be first, that's second.
That's actually quite tight now.
You don't need to steer, it's going to go straight. Okay. So just gently lift the clutch. Okay.
There we go, on the bike.
You can go completely off, it won't stall because you've got all that torque. So you'll go forever like this now. If you want to, you can put your foot on the accelerator, we'll go a bit faster. But we're in first gear, so it's very talky.
Yeah, so it's not much faster.
If you want to turn, pull it slightly, and it's clutching. So now what it's doing is it's driving and not pushing those wheels, so we're gently turning.
So it's driving these wheels, not these wheels.
So just like a limited slip differential would do when we're going around a corner, outside wheels are turning faster than the inside wheels, hence we're turning. Now if you were to pull that, but we'll start skid steering, so because we will brake the inside. So brake, and now drive it round.
Oh yeah! Whoa!
Off the brake, and we're going to go straight again.
Got it. It's got a good turning circle then, hasn't
it? 8 meters.
You could almost like turn on the spark, look at this.
Yeah, 8 meters.
Right, should we change gear?
Okay, so dump the clutch, pull it back, and go again. Now we're in second, we'll go a little bit faster. So that's it. Drive it if you're braking.
Okay.
If you're not braking, then clutch it.
Are we mainly just chugging along on tick over in this thing?
No, you can drive normally. Go for it. You can put it in the third if you want. Get a little bit of speed. We'll just drive on road for now. Okay, change.
Whoa! Whoa!
Now you can. Now it's a lot. Little adjustments will steer you.
I like it. Has it got suspension in it?
Just the tyres.
So it's all in the tyre?
Yeah. So right now we're running in asphalt mode, so we've got quite a lot of pressure in the tyre. About 1.2 psi, that's quite a lot.
That's not a lot. That's like barely inflated. I can blow up a balloon more than that. Right, this is all a bit like tame. Can I just turn and go over there?
Yeah, let's give it a go, but let's do it in second or first.
So it'll just go straight over that?
Yeah, why not?
So that'll get a normal 4x4.
Yeah.
I
Just
can't even say it.
Yeah.
A normal 4x4 stuck.
Yeah.
It's a bit weird with like this front off it.
You'll be fine, you'll be fine. Just keep going, nice and gently on the throttle. She'll just keep going.
Now, no 4x4 is getting over that.
No. Now let's not aim at the actual wood that's facing us.
Yeah.
Let's aim on the left-hand side here.
But it'll go that bit.
See what happens if we try and drive over the middle there.
No way.
Yeah.
That's going to be. There's a big boulder there on the floor.
That's fine. I'll go over that.
What?
We'll go over that. We're 600mm ground clearance.
How many?
600mm. Okay. So we're leaving it in first, and we're just going to drive nice and gently. All right.
Will it go down here?
Yeah. Keep going. You're all right. There you go. Keep going.
Oh, it was so easy.
So now pull that and give it some.
Will it get up there? It must get up there.
But you never approach from an angle. You always have to approach
dead straight.
Normal, yeah.
So this is the
This
same.
might be a little bit steep, so we have to go very, 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 very slowly.
So that, what I just did there, those like twigs and stuff, logs, trees, and then up that real steep slope. I think that's the most extreme off-roading I've done. No, I went out in a Unimog, which is more extreme, but in the UK that's the most extreme, and that is just my little practice outing.
Yeah, that's something that this thing does every day. It's fine.
So now we're going to do the proper challenges, the hardcore challenges. Before we get into the challenges, I'm going to talk you around the exterior of the Sherp. So from a distance, it looks like a child's toy. Next to it, it looks like a tank. It's insane. The body is made out of aluminium, but the chassis is steel, including this bumper, which I'm sure meets all the latest pedestrian protection regulations. You can see there you've got huge amount of ground clearance. It's solid under there to protect it, and you've got a front hatch. This is how you get into the vehicle here. Down this ladder, then you climb in. Very easy to do. I'm not going to show you because I'll probably fall over. We've got LED lights, an LED light bar up there, big windows, and massive tyres. That's what this vehicle is all about. They're almost as tall as me, look, huge. I mean, we've got 25-inch rims, but they look tiny because you've got so much sidewall. Now, the engine is actually mounted in the middle. It's just in there. Right, so tall this thing. It's like almost 3 meters. Moving to the back, this is where you have your fuel tank, fill it with diesel, and there's another window at the back. This is how you load it. Another ladder here. So you just bolt that down, then you can climb in, and look, they've prepared a picnic for me. It's not a picnic, it's a winch. Now I'm going to talk you around the inside of the Sherp. So here I have all my switches for various things like my light bar, my water pump, the fuel heating. We've got, oh look, ambient lighting in the cabin. Lovely. We've also got a screen here for all my cameras, and then there's the infotainment system. Well, I say infotainment, it's got all your like information like your gauges, your RPM and all that kind of stuff. We have the gear lever there. It's 6 gears. It's a gearbox from a Renault Clio, by the way. Got a fire extinguisher down there. Hopefully not going to need that at all today. We have some extra USBs here. Yeah, it's okay in here. Oh, and look, we've got some storage up there. Same on the other side. The windows, they're quite simple, just like slidey sliders. They're glass though. That's good. They are glass, aren't they? Yes, they are. Here in the back there is loads of room. Part of the reason for that is that you have the roll cage, which is this, on the inside. If it was on the outside of the vehicle, then the interior would actually be smaller. As a result, I've got loads of headroom. Loads of knee room. In fact, I can really stretch out. That's because this is in the 2-seater configuration. You can also get a 4-seater configuration here in the back, or a 7-seater, or you could just have all the seats removed and just loads of cargo space. Speaking of which, you have these cargo nets where you can store other things in as well. Spacious.
Now then, it's time for the CarWow 5 annoying things about this car.
While the Sherp can drive off-road and on water, it actually can't drive on-road. It's not because it physically can't, it's just legally not allowed to. That's because to turn it has to skid, and that just isn't allowed. Unless you're in Italy. It is road legal in Italy. Don't know how they got around the rules. Well, you can move the seats backwards and forwards. You can't recline them at all. And there's not lumbar support. That is just not acceptable on a vehicle that costs £120,000. While there is a security lock for the rear window, when you've got passengers in the back, you need to have this open so they can get in and out. That does mean that when you're driving along, what's holding it shut are these gas struts. So you can do some hardcore off-roading with everything shut, and then the window just opens on you. If you had the roll cage on the outside, it would mean that if you rolled it, you would damage just the stiff metal roll cage rather than the bodywork. But as it's on the inside, you end up damaging the more fragile bodywork. So that can make it look a little bit bruised and battered if you get a bit too carried away. Air conditioning is a £4,000 optional extra, and it can get quite hot in here. However, it's not all bad. For instance, you do get a sunroof to vent out some of the hot air. Look. More of a hatch than a sunroof. Hello. It's a great view from up here. The Sherp has a 90 litre fuel tank, which is pretty big, but then you have another 50 litres in the hub of each wheel, which you can then pump into the main fuel tank. There's also another 50 litre fuel tank on top of the engine, which is pressurised, and that means that you always get fuel. Even when you're driving on a side slope, you won't have fuel starvation. Now, all the fuel in this vehicle means it can run constantly for 20 hours. The Sherp has a towing capacity of 2.4 tonnes. Now that might not seem like much when you consider that my old BMW X5 can tow 2.7 tonnes. Though that's a braked trailer. This Sherp could probably tow like 7 tonnes. But that 2.4 tonne rating is actually its amphibious towing capacity. So what it can tow on water. You have easy access to all the Sherp's mechanicals. So here you have the 2.2 litre diesel engine, which sends power into a 6-speed manual gearbox, which then sends power out to another gearbox. And then you have 2 drive shafts, one going to that side of the vehicle, then another going to that side. But in between those drive shafts and these other gearboxes on each side, you have a clutch pack and a brake, so it can actually stop the drive going to each side. Now, from that gearbox on each side, you then have a chain going to the back wheel and another going to the front, and the same on the other side. So you've got chain-driven wheels rather than drive shaft-driven wheels, and that is just easy to fix if something goes wrong. You can get the Sherp with a reserve battery, which is handy if your main battery fails. Here we go then, our first challenge. We've shut the window because we're going to go through this muddy trail, and obviously there's some low branches. We don't want them coming in the cabin and smacking us in the face, do we?
No.
And here we go.
No, okay, that's it, it's fine. Okay, I mean, it's just going to go down. Okay.
This feels wrong.
That's fine. See, now look.
I want a steering wheel.
Now the engine
Yeah.
is stopping us.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just a few rocks, it's fine. This thing's meant to push down trees up to 10 centimetres.
I was just worried about your paintwork.
It's a wrap.
Okay.
So let's just try and get over that a little bit, because that's a bit of tree. Okay. And yeah, okay, it's a little bit overgrown, and we are going to be doing a little bit of brushy, but it's fine. Right, we might lose a camera here if we're not careful.
We can buy another one.
Oh, you missed it. Look at that. Very good.
Oh,
Awesome.
The way it's just smashing through that is so funny.
Well, it's a tank. It's my little tank. Oh, look at that. It's a bit soft there.
Yeah, so mud doesn't bother this, does it?
No.
This is easy mud, isn't it, for this?
Yeah.
There's quite some bad ruts
it's quite
there.
wide down there. Go for it. Yeah. Turn in.
Because many vehicles, like 4x4s, you
Okay,
just
so
get
we're
bottom
wider
out.
than these ruts, so we're going to ride the sides anyway.
I like riding the sides. Yeah, this is pretty gooey. Oh no, it's not actually that bad.
We will fall into this bit. It'll be great. That'll be nice. Get a bit of mud. And we're going to ride the sides on the way out, because now we're going to get wedged. So it's going to go...
The way it just chugs along.
Now we're just wedging our way out.
So it's climbing up the banks.
Yeah.
Which way is the most tricky?
To me, it looks like straight through is the most tricky, but you know.
Yeah, let's go straight
all
through.
around that way. See if we can turn around on the left here.
This one here?
See if we can turn up that, yeah.
Okay.
I'll give it some. So it's going to grip on this side. Okay, now let go both. Go. There you go.
And then that,
I mean, it's like
that
simple.
looks nasty.
Let's go for it.
Yeah, this is like kind of rancid, boggy goo. It just doesn't care. Sharp really don't give a What's that rumbling?
It's all right.
It's just all right. This is
You don't
cool.
have to be delicate with it. You know, it's. I like to say, it's a very bomb-proof type vehicle.
You can feel it when it's starting to get a bit wedged. Not gonna lie, that was just too easy.
Yeah, we can go through there.
Yeah, let's go through there.
Just watch the trees. So give it some now. Power it round. Okay. So we need to really watch because we're going to be very close here.
Yeah.
And I don't want to ride that side and lean against the tree.
Okay.
So no more steering now. Okay. So we're very close to this tree again. So no more steering.
No more steering.
A little bit right now.
Now you want steering.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a bog, that is.
Yeah.
Can we go to the left here?
Yeah. I don't know how tight it is in there. We might have to back out, but just go for it. Go up there.
This is incredible. We can just go straight up here, right?
Yeah. Didn't mind that lump then.
I didn't even notice the lump. I was busy looking down here at stuff and thinking about holding one and releasing another and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So once you get the hang of it, it's not that difficult, is it?
No. Quite easy to get to know the width of the vehicle and get close to things. So.
Well, I think that's that obstacle quite easily completed. Let's do something a bit harder. For this second challenge, we are just going to drive over this area where loads of trees have been cut down. So driving over logs, tree stumps, the kind of thing that would like normally snag your 4x4. In we go. Can you go over this bit here?
Yeah.
Right, I should just get ready. This is horrible.
Yeah, this is dug up tree roots, wood, rubbish.
So this is kind of the conditions the vehicle was designed for, because it was developed by some chap out in Siberia, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So who was he, and what did he make it for?
Well, he made it so he could get out of where he lived in Siberia during winter and in summer. And in summer, it was basically just mud and marshland and forestry.
I can't believe it's going over
So
this.
we're going to go up there anyway. So,
What?
Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll pick a line. So we'll go around there. We'll take a right and we'll just go straight up there.
Before we go up there,
Yeah.
can it go over these?
Oh yeah.
You can go straight over these?
Yes. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. 1 metre obstacle. That's what you've got to remember.
This?
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't take your 4-wheel drive down here for sure.
This is crazy.
And you're not having to do anything.
I'm not doing anything. So I just need to avoid that one.
No, this is the torque. No, you don't have to avoid that one. I'll go over that.
You go over that.
Yeah, you will go over that, but you know, it might be a little bit leaning to the right if we do.
Oh.
Okay, it's alright.
I panicked a bit. Oh.
We're going to be leaning to the left a bit. Remember, we have a 30-degree lean angle.
All right.
So let's just keep it nice and gentle here and steer down the slope. Go on.
This is
Okay,
this is
now we'll
crazy.
steer down onto the flat and where we can turn around, okay?
Can I go over that there?
Yeah, if you line up on it properly. Go for it.
Is that all right like that?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm not sure I could walk over this.
Good to the right. There you go, over there, right.
Can I just go this one?
Yeah, switch straight over there. Okay.
Just let it do its thing. First gear.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Nice and gently. If you see if we're going to fall into a lump, try and steer us away from it. Don't try and steer too much when we're going uphill.
Okay.
Okay, just let it go. Let it go. We're going to fall into this hole on the right.
Just be brave, yeah?
Yeah. Keep going. Keep it going.
No, it got itself out.
Keep it going.
Whoa! The trees are getting their own back. That looks like it should puncture these tyres.
We're going to have to go to that's it. That's it. Leave it at that. We're going to go lean to the left a bit because of that stump.
Whoa!
Okay, it's fine. Keep going. We'll find somewhere to
Exit.
exit.
I feel like I want to exit now.
Not yet. No, whoa. Slow down now. Slow down. Okay, nice and gently. because we've got some bumps here and I don't want to bump us over sideways.
Oh, no, I'm worried. Chris, I'm worried.
Well. Okay. Remember the 30-degree thing, that's what. So let's steer down the slope. Steer down the slope. Steer down the slope a bit more. Okay. Okay. Not over the stump. And we're just going to go down.
Is that it now? I've lined it up good.
Perfect.
Just let it go.
Yeah, we might scrape a little bit in the middle because we've got 600 ground clearance, but I think we're about right actually.
It just aced that.
Let's take the gnarly route, eh?
What?
Take the gnarly route back.
Which way?
Just dodge the tree stumps.
It all looks gnarly. So how much is one of these?
They start around 120,000 and they can go up to around about 150 depending on options.
So this one I'm driving here.
It's close to 150.
150. Is that because you've got the cup holders?
Yes, yeah.
I mean, going through this is just insane. So that is tree stump challenge complete. Let's try something even harder. Now we're going to try the Sherp on a water obstacle. So we're going to go wading through this lake and we're not sure how deep it is. What's the wading depth of this?
600 millimetres.
600 millimetres? That's not that much.
No, but then again, it doesn't wade after that, it floats.
Because you've got such huge tyres?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's get floating or wade. We don't know how deep it is. It might wade, it might float. We'll find out when we're doing it, right?
Yeah. So one thing we need to do before we float is we need to let a bit of air out of the tyres, which gives us a better profile to act as paddles. So we have a valve over there that says open on it. There's a button there that says open.
No.
You want to push that, and we're going to look for it. When that gets to water, we're going to stop it. That'll do.
Oh yeah, there, water. Okay.
So now we let a bit of air out of the tyres, now we can go. So we're going to drive in first gear, keep driving until we lose drive, which will be floating. Once we start to float, we put it into third gear because we need more wheel speed.
We don't know if we're going to float yet because we don't know how deep this is.
Yes, we could just drive across the puddle.
We're going to get wet, aren't we? So first gear in.
Did you put the plug in?
So I can see the bottom here.
They say it's a lot deeper in the middle.
I don't know why I'm steering. I can just go straight, can't I?
Yeah. Yeah, so we're still on the ground.
Well,
We're still on the ground.
we're not on the ground now.
Now we're floating.
That's weird.
So now put it into third. Put it into third because otherwise we haven't got any steerage. You can't steer. So now drive it. Okay, let go. There you go. Now we're going straight. We're a boat.
That's crazy.
You can just hear us. We just hit the ground then.
Yeah.
So now we turn nicely. So obviously it's not as deep as they think it is, but now we're floating again.
You can just tell it starts to just rock.
Yeah.
So we're properly floating.
Yeah.
What happens if I floor it?
Nothing different. We'll get 3 miles an hour hopefully.
Whoa!
It's not quite a speedboat, but
Is it just touching the floor occasionally, the ground? Whee!
it's because you're clutching the sides.
I want to go out through this.
Yeah. So when we hit ground at that speed, you'll feel it and it'll launch. So
First.
when we're back on the ground, we stuck it back in.
Look,
first.
I nailed that, Chris. I bloody nailed that.
You did. I agree. Okay.
I'm like a Sherp pro now.
Oh yeah.
I think it's time to level up. Let's level up again. We have now come to the final challenge, and it is a serious challenge. Gonna drive up this most insane rock crawl. In fact, it's more of a boulder crawl. Really?
Yeah. Well, they call it the Dragon's Tail. I just thought we'd have a go.
Just thought we'd have a go. Okay. Do you know what? It's going to go up, isn't it? I think it is. Well, I hope it is. I'm a bit nervous.
You're right.
Is that good?
Yep.
Just let it
go. Let it go.
chug its way up here.
Now give it a little bit of throttle. Okay, remember we're going to have to try and turn on this, so we're going to do everything nice and slow and steady.
Okay.
Because we know we're going to be bumping all over the place.
So I'm starting to turn now.
That's it, yeah. Okay, now that's it, we're aiming, we're good. Now remember, we have a 1 metre clearance on all obstacles. That's not more than a metre.
That looks pretty bad. Are we going to do that, Lum?
Yeah, it might bang, but we'll be alright. We should clear it.
I like the way I'm just like no-handed. It's like I'm on auto cruise.
Okay, this one's going to be a bit of a lump climb because we're talking
that
quite
thing
a
there.
lump. No, the one we're just about to do now, it's going to go quite high. Okay, now this next one's going to be an issue because we're going to need to go to the right a bit. That's it. Let it go now. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let it go to the right a bit more. Okay, that'll do. There we go.
What were you reaching for there?
Nothing. Nothing.
You've got nothing to reach for.
Thin air.
Right again.
Fade to the right. Yeah. Okay. Let it go.
I did well there.
Okay, and we're gonna miss that one. All right.
That one.
Yeah, because that one's
Don't look at it. I'll go to that gap.
We'll go to the one.
I'm going to set it up now.
That's it. Yeah.
This looks insane. We're not going up that.
Yeah, we are.
That big lump there. That big boulder.
Yeah, we're going to go to the right now. Okay, let it go straight.
This.
We're just going to ram it. Okay. Now stop. Stop there, stop there, stop there. Pull the brakes. So we're going to fade to the right now, okay? So on a hill start, we let go one.
I'm going to let go of that one, because no, I want to let go of the other one. I want to turn that way.
Let go one, hold it on the brake.
Yeah.
Okay, find the bite point, pull away.
Okay.
Okay, give it some beans, because she's going to drive it round. That's it. Okay, let it go two. Okay, and again.
There we go.
Okay, when we get up on top here,
brake.
It wants us to turn around, so now go to the left.
Okay, I'm on the hill start. Right, here we go.
There we go.
Right! I'm a sharp pro! I'm a sharp pro!
You should naturally be able to go to the right here, but you need to line yourself up because we don't want to be turning on the slope.
Otherwise you'll roll over.
Okay, so we're going to burn it round. Okay, and then we're going to chickle down on first. So go right now.
Ready?
Right. That's it. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, now let it go on brakes. That's it. So you let that go a little bit too slow. You see
that was too slow?
Yeah, because what happened there was that you let it through the clutch.
Okay.
We need to turn, whoa. Okay, let it go, let it go. Yeah, that wasn't very clever.
Oh,
it's all right. That 30, we definitely did the 30 degree there.
Oh, crap.
Okay, don't worry. We got it. There you go. Panic over. No white knuckles.
That was me. You know, just a few.
That was me panicking.
Yeah, it was you panicking. But before I was just going, yeah, sharp pro, and then all of a sudden, not so pro, semi-pro. Did it though?
Did it?
Wow, that was impressive. I enjoyed that. Let me just
change my pants.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Well, that was amazing. Thank you very much for letting me have a go in the sharp, Chris. It's.
Yeah, we're overheating.
We're overheating.
Yeah. So I've got some issues I need to deal with now.
At least one of the issues wasn't the fact that we're both in hospital because we rolled over. No. So that's all right. Oh, where are you going?
That's right, just doing it.
Okay, right, that's okay. So, yeah, we had a bit of a battery issue. One of the batteries, it's got two batteries. Something's wrong with one of the batteries. Quite easy fix, but it meant that we didn't have the cooling fans on, so it overheated. It's nothing to do with my bad driving that you had to save me from there. But wow, what an impressive vehicle, really is. Thank you very much for letting me have a go in it. If you want to find out more about this shop, there's a link in the description, okay? It's the most insane off-roader I've ever off-roaded in. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. Let me know what you think of the shop in the comments below. Click over here with Chris to watch some more videos. And if you click on that box there, you can go to carwow to sell your car. You just upload some photos, give a brief description. Then dealers all across the country will bid on your car. It's easy. You can calm down now, Chris. You can calm down. It's all right. It's all right. We survived.